Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm your host, PattSun, and today we're going to be taking a look at r/relationships, where OP gave us an amazing display of hypocrisy. Let's begin. My friend used me as a cover up for her cheating. Now I've got the blame. Posted by Reddit user Impressive Ad 523.
I feel I need to clarify something. This man still doesn't know the full truth. He doesn't know she cheated and thinks whoever sent those texts was trying to wind him up. He is still in love with his ex-wife and believes everything she says about her new relationship and how they got together. He is under the impression I set them up, and she has said things to him, I don't know what, that has caused him to think I'm central to this somehow. Even if I did tell him, she would make out I'm lying. But I feel bad because I knew the truth. There's every chance he wouldn't believe me, and he's tried to find out from multiple people. He's very depressed, and I think in his heart, he hopes they will get back together and be a family again. She wants to keep him on side for money, and so the house handover goes smoothly. Friend of 5 years cheated on her husband several times during their relationship. One long-term affair he found out about and forgave her for, quite a few drunk one-offs. This year, she was sleeping with a new man she met at the pub, and as we walked a lot and went for drinks, she used me as her cover. One night, she was so drunk I needed help from a couple of mutual friends to get her home. One of them was the man she started cheating with. She urinated on herself on the way home and couldn't stand. I couldn't lift her, so me and an old colleague and this man, used to be my best mate's neighbor, had known him a few years, helped her back as I couldn't carry her alone. I took off her urine-soaked clothes and put them in the wash and covered her with a blanket. She was kissing this man and saying she wanted to fuck him with husband upstairs. This was the first cheating incident between the two. They had met a few times at the pub in passing when I said hello to him. She had made comments he was attractive, but nothing more. That night they kissed in front of everyone at the pub. When I tried to separate them, she attempted to hit me. She was so drunk she didn't know what she was doing. Husband comes down furious and we all go home. I apologize to him and make up an excuse, say the men are gay as he looked so angry, and I felt guilty. I explained I couldn't get her back and needed help. In the same week, one of her best mate's husband went down on her, and she told me it was forced. Felt sorry for her and encouraged her to tell her friend and police. She did neither in the end and didn't bring it up again. Eventually filed for divorce from husband. On the day her husband sends me a text saying guess you got what you wanted now, don't ever bring men into my house again, I said I was sorry. He kept asking why she was in her underwear. I said she weed herself, and I took her clothes off. She said to him she was with me the nights she met with the man. I didn't contest it, so when she came home wanting divorce, he thought I had influenced it. I considered him a friend all these years, but didn't want to get involved as I'm much closer to her. Our kids are also friends. Husband gets anon texts from an unknown number a few weeks later, revealing the cheating. He immediately thinks it's me and rounds on me with abuse via text and smashes the wing mirrors from my car. I file a police report, but don't press charges in the end, as don't want the drama. He gets another anon text a few weeks later. My friend has fully moved on with new man and spends all her time with him. Has new circle of friends and acts weird towards me. She complains about her ex, but after the second anon text she acts like they are best of friends. One second he's abusive, next second he isn't. Someone obviously really wanted him to know the truth. Friend and new man all around town flaunting it, and loads of people have seen them. Her and ex were together 20 years, since they were teenagers, so in a small town lots of people caught on quick. New man spends all his time drinking at pub too, so they spend all their time in them during the week and weekends. I don't know who sent the text, but it was signed from a friend. I try to carry on friendship as normal, but feel something is off. Ask her to her face about it, she says she's busy with work, but spends most of her time at the pub with new man. Then I invite her to my new home and say new man is welcome with his kids. Then she texts saying she thinks I have something to do with anon texts and says she needs space. I say I'm hurt and would never do that, have too much of my own stuff going on. She came up to a good friend of mine the other day, saying we don't speak, but are still friends. Really odd. I feel hurt and let down. I was there for her and feel ditched. Feel like the asshole because I accepted being an alibi for the cheating, now feel I've got the blame somehow. Feel like I don't want to go to the pub now because she is always there. She's made plans with me in the past and they always end up cancelled as she wants to go to the pub. Or I've arrived to meet her, and she's been off her face on drugs. We took the kids out trick-or-treating, and she left halfway because she wanted to go to the pub and was being rude to my other friend. Her ex-husband has blocked me on social media and said horrid things about me. Which I get, because he thinks I pushed her to cheat and to leave him. Another friend said I should have told her husband the truth, but I felt it wasn't my place or business. And that I should have told him about the incident with her friend's husband. I'm not the kind of person to do that, but now part of me wishes I had given him a call because I felt sorry for him at the time, and I've ended up being somehow blamed anyway. I've been cheated on before. I know how it hurts. I felt stuck as she told me about the forced incident with the friend's husband, and then I later find they've been texting, and he was talking about how sexy she is, etc. I said she should tell her friend, she said no. I thought she was dealing with an assault and thought as she's cheated before, maybe it's something they can work through. I didn't want to be that person getting involved in someone's 20-year marriage. But at the same time, I felt bad for the husband. I decided to distance myself, but when those anon texts came it was too late. I feel it's such a mess. They both have drinking issues, and she made out if he found out he would do something crazy, and she has a kid at home. But I couldn't help feeling bad for him on some level and said to myself, if I were him, I would want to know. TLDR. Should I feel bad for not being honest with someone about their cheating wife, who is my friend?
Wow, you are fucked up, OP. So you considered the husband a friend, and this guy thought you were his friend. You repeated over and over that you didn't want any drama. You didn't want to get involved. Bitch, how can you say that you're not involved when you are actively helping and hiding your friend's little sexcapades from her husband? Is this any way to treat your friend? Yeah, you fucked up. A lot. And usually the consolation prize is losing some friends, but in exchange you will get some wisdom and personal growth. But seeing as you're really only here to justify what you done, you don't even have that either. All you did is complain. Whine. She's ditching me. She keeps canceling our plans. I can't have a beer because she's there. Her husband is attacking me. Bitch, this isn't about you. It's about doing the right thing and helping the friend that actually needs the help. Yet you chose to help your slut friend continuously cheat on her husband. OP, you can't say that you don't want to get involved while actively hiding the affair. That's called being involved. I wouldn't be friends with you either if you betrayed me like that. You have got to be one of the worst kind of friend that anyone would beg, even the devil, just so they won't have someone like you in their lives. Here's an example of your messed up mentality. You told her husband that the man she was openly kissing in front of everyone there to see was gay. Bruh, that's just pathetic. No one with even an ounce of common sense would believe such a stupid lie, which says a lot about you when you believed your friend was forced by another friend's husband. Come on, OP. She's a serial cheater, and you were her accomplice. You helped her in the cover-up. Of course the husband is mad at you. You told him new guy was gay, and then a few weeks later, she's out and around town hanging all over him and banging him on the side. You told him a huge lie. Any credibility you may have, that just flew out of the window. You confirmed every lie his wife told about you lying to him, for instance. Stop justifying your actions. Stop making excuses. Accept accountability. You're as much of a piece of shit as your friend. Holy guacamole. What a cast of characters we have here in this story. We have a simp, a serial cheater, and a traitor for a friend. Yeah, nothing can be salvaged here. You all suck ass. Unlike the people who will choose to donate to me, your host PattSun. Viewer support is the best way for me to remain independent and continue bringing you these daily videos, which will always be here on my YouTube channel for you to watch absolutely free. So consider clicking that super thanks just below the video title, or you can use my PayPal in the description box down below. Thanks for listening, everyone. If you even somewhat enjoyed today's story, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you really like it, make sure to subscribe to PattSun to never miss a future upload. Stay strong.